Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the AskRebecca radio show. Thank you for joining me. March's theme is 5 ways to love yourself. Last week, we discussed the importance of loving yourself and the first step to self-love, which was forgiving yourself. If you missed the episode, you can watch it on my website, AskRebecca.guru, under the blog page, or you can go to my YouTube and Facebook pages as well. I post them the day after. Tonight we'll be discussing self-awareness, the second step in learning to love yourself, or at least I feel like that's the second step to loving yourself. It's a very important step. So the definition of self-awareness is conscious knowledge of one's own character, feelings, motives, and desires. And conscious just means being aware of and responding to one's surroundings. Now, why is self-awareness important? Well, because having awareness gives you the opportunity to make changes in your beliefs and your behavior, which in turn helps you be the master and creator of your own life. So in any given moment, most of us are unaware of what we feel, what type of words we're using, what thoughts we have, and what we actually believe. So we have a tendency to go through life being emotionally reactive to people and situations. We use words as weapons against ourselves and others. Our minds are always in overdrive, constantly thinking and overanalyzing. I mean, in an instant, we can go from thinking about our to-do list to worrying about the bills. And then all of a sudden we find ourselves rehashing an argument we had in 1995. And then we realize, oh my God, I'm actually driving my car and I have no idea how I just got to where I got because I was busy in my head the whole time. So hello, we got to wake up. We got to wake up. So we go from thinking about the past to worrying about the future, all the while missing out on the present moment. So while your head's keeping you locked away in the past or the future, your emotions end up becoming triggered because you're basically working yourself up. You're like talking yourself into what you're going to feel. So, you're thinking and thinking. So now your thoughts and your beliefs are causing you to recreate the past over and over again while you're clueless as to what's happening and how much control you actually have over your life. So, self-awareness can be a little bit challenging. It takes a little bit of work, but it's not an impossibility. And if I can do it, then anybody can do it. So how do you become self-aware? First, you make the choice to do the work consistently. Will it suck? Yeah, it's going to suck. It probably will in the beginning, while you're digging deep and figuring out who you are and what you want. It's going to be a little challenging. It's never fun to, take a deep look at ourselves. Most of us keep ourselves distracted and busy in day-to-day life. That's why, we make sure our days are jam-packed full of stuff to do, because God forbid we actually sit down and have a minute with ourselves. Then we kind of realize, I don't know that I like myself that much, or I don't want to feel this, or I don't want to think about that. So it's really challenging to stop and become aware of what you're thinking and feeling. Anyway, so how do we do it? First, again, you make the choice. You just make the choice to do the work and you start doing it. Second, you become an observer. So you're observing yourself, you're observing others. And again, this is going to take a little bit of practice, because when you first start becoming present in the moment, when you're actually aware and you're participating in the very moment that you're actually existing, your mind has a tendency to fight back. Like it's breaking a habit, basically. You're used to running away with your thoughts. So to actually have focused attention in the present moment, a little bit of an epic battle within occurs, and all of a sudden your head is like, oh, no, we have to think. So you might end up experiencing some resistance, but don't give up, because practice is key, So again, pay attention to what you feel, what you see, what you believe, how you react in situations, who's triggering your emotions. So for example, let's say you text your significant other. They don't respond in the time that you feel they should. So your mind starts wondering and you get yourself worked up. You're thinking, are they deliberately ignoring me? Are they cheating on me? Are they doing something they shouldn't be doing? Are they hurt? Are they alive? And whatever story you will concoct, you're going to let your mind go there. And while you're blindly following your thoughts, your emotions and insecurities become triggered. And now you're feeling sad, you're feeling angry, you're frustrated, you're feeling betrayed. And you're probably plotting your sweet revenge for the next time they text you, and you're going to deliberately take your sweet time responding to them. So all the while, you're unaware of the fact that this reaction is actually stemming from your beliefs about yourself and your past experiences. So then, meanwhile, they haven't texted you back because they're driving and it's a totally innocent reason. And when they finally do text you back, you end up blasting them with a wave of negative emotions and created a whole drama where there was none to begin with, all based on your past feelings, beliefs, thoughts, emotions. So if in that moment you actually chose to become aware of the fact that, okay, I'm being triggered right now. My partner's not responding to me, so I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. And instead of reacting, you become aware of what's actually happening within you. And you take a couple of deep breaths and you relax and you remember the time that you were in the middle of something and weren't able to text right away. Don't automatically go to the dark place, just give people the benefit of the doubt the same way that you would like to have the benefit of the doubt. So that's just one example, and there's tons of them that end up happening in our lives day to day, and it's just important for you to start becoming aware of those things. Third, you must choose to become aware of your core beliefs. What beliefs do you have about yourself? Maybe you believe you don't deserve love, or you don't fit in, or you fail no matter how hard you try, or maybe you believe you're ugly, or you're boring, or you're a loser, or whatever criticisms that you have about yourself that happen to roll around in your head. It's that ever beating yourself up about something. We all do it. I do it myself. I mean, I was just beating myself up this week about not doing things the way I think I should be doing them. Either way, so become aware of what your beliefs are about yourself. The other thing is, what beliefs do you have about relationships? Maybe you believe you don't have what it takes to make a relationship work, or all the good people are already in relationships, or people can't be trusted, or relationships are hard, and whatever other belief that you have surrounding relationships. Those beliefs actually affect exactly what is happening here. So again, the other thing you want to become aware of that is a core belief is, what beliefs do you have about life? Maybe you believe life is unfair, or life is meant to be hard, or, life sucks. I don't know. Whatever it is that you're telling yourself, these are subtle subconscious things that are happening in your brain. And it's really important for you to become aware of them, because once you find out what you believe, you can tackle it. So, and again, and just because you believe something doesn't make it true. And most of your beliefs were shaped in childhood by experiences you witnessed, you had, or you were told by someone else what to believe. Growing up, we project, our parents projected their beliefs and what was going on during that time in society. And, we all have this innate belief that we're supposed to go to school, go to college, have a career, get married, have 2.5 children, then we have to have a house, and then we're supposed to get a car. And we have all these beliefs that were shaped around other people's beliefs. And have you ever taken the time to actually think about, do I believe in that? Maybe you don't believe in that. Maybe your idea of living life is something completely different, and there's nothing wrong with that. You could do whatever the heck you want, because guess what? This is your life, no one else's. So again, it's very important to figure out what it is that you believe. And if you're interested in finding out your core beliefs, feel free to shoot me an email at AskRebecca and I'll email you a core beliefs worksheet that I have, which gives you the opportunity to mark off beliefs that you may have. And sometimes it's difficult to just sit down and, with a piece of paper and try to think about the core beliefs. So this sheet is basically like, um, different beliefs, and then you would just mark off what resonates with you and what you believe. And just being able to see that will bring the awareness to the forefront. And now, okay, I believe that, I don't know, you believe people are cheaters, right? So if you have that belief, you're going to be consistently attracting people into your life that are cheaters in one way or another, whether it's a betrayal of infidelity or lying or stealing or whatever it is. You're going to attract that. But the second that you become aware of it, then you know how to tackle it, and you can change your beliefs and you can replace them with something more positive. So self-awareness is powerful. It helps you stop being emotionally reactive. It stops the negative self-talk. It helps you feel more confident and at peace with yourself. How can you change to be happier if you don't even know what it is you need to change? And you don't have to do it alone. You have people in your lives, whether you're close with your mom, your dad, siblings, friends, whoever. Reach out to people. You're not alone. You can reach out to me. This is my thing. This is what I do. I work through it myself. And if I didn't have the support system that I had, I don't know what I would be right now. I'd be another lost soul, trudging through life, being miserable. So feel free to reach out. I'm here to help you. I want to be your unconditional friend that will help you through it. If you need a shoulder, you need an ear, whatever, you want intuitive guidance, that's what I'm here to do. So all you have to do is ask. Like they say, ask and you shall receive. Turn to whoever you need. You're not alone. You're not the only person that is going through things in life. We all are, all the time. Even the person that you may think is the happiest person, they're not happy 24/7. There's always something that will trigger us. So again, all you have to do is ask. And now, while I have a few minutes, because I've been attempting to do the Ask Rebecca moment of Zen at the end of the show, and because I am bad with timing, obviously a belief that I have myself. So I figured I would put in the Ask Rebecca moment of Zen right now before I take a caller, so that we can kind of open up the awareness within ourselves. We want to be able to create some space within our thoughts. So I'm calling on my guides. I'm calling on your guides. We all have guides. We all have support that we can't always see, but they're there. And so I am calling on our guides to help us open up our awareness and bring some light into our lives so that we can start making these positive changes within ourselves. So if you close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths, open your palms, and just silently within tell yourself, I'm open to receive, and we'll send you a little bit of healing energies. And one last deep breath in through your nose, and just a big exhale out through your mouth. Okay, so bring your awareness back to the room. And now I was being told by my guides that everyone that is watching this, whether it's live or you're watching the recorded version after the fact, you will be receiving some energetic healing throughout the night when you're sleeping to help open up the awareness, to help create some space in your thoughts, and to help make it a little bit easier for you to start changing and becoming aware of what you're actually feeling and thinking. It's very, very important that you do so. Let me see, because I'm want to take a caller. Why can't I? Oh, I'm so sorry. My messaging is not working. Hi, Z in Colorado. How are you? Sorry about that. I'm a hot mess.
I'm fine. I'm fine as well.
Are you there?
I'm here. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you now. Here we go. All right. So I am sure that you probably have some specific questions for me. Um, I made a couple of little notes before we got on the line here, and I'm feeling like maybe you're feeling kind of charged up, you're full of energy and ready to get things done. I feel like your self confidence is increasing, which should help you accomplish your goals. I kind of feel like you're waiting on some sort of a message or an answer, and it feels like it's in regards to work or career.
That's
So,
correct. That's absolutely
oh,
correct.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so I
Yes.
feel like maybe you're waiting on some news on being hired or something to that effect. And
Yes.
I feel like, yep, I feel like it's all positive. Okay, so I do feel like you're going to hear good news that you will be hired. Now, I'm not sure, obviously, where you applied or anything, but I kind of feel like whatever job you end up doing, that there may be some travel involved, like they may ask you to travel for work.
Okay.
So I guess we'll have to see if that ends up happening. But and if it's not travel for work, then I'm feeling like maybe you're going to be traveling. So there feels like there's some travel going on. And then, I was trying to feel out like if you were actually in a relationship, but I wasn't able to hone in on anything. Uh, but I kind of felt like maybe you either or just met someone new, or you're going to meet someone new, someone with lighter hair color. And if you are in a relationship and that's the person that I'm picking up on, then I feel like you guys need to um, to deepen the relationship. I feel like you guys just need to talk to each other, like just hang out and
Oh,
talk. And
I'm not in a relationship.
okay, so then you're gonna be in one.
Huh.
Are you looking?
Okay.
Are you looking?
That'd be fine. I'm not really looking. I keep my eye open, but I can't say I'm really searching right now.
Okay, well, I kind of feel like, again, it feels all positive. So to me, it feels like a connection with the job. So I feel like
Oh,
you're actually, yeah, I feel like you're going to meet someone through your job. And to me, this person has lighter hair. So maybe it's like a light
okay.
brown. It doesn't quite feel like blonde, but maybe like you know, like a light brown, dirty blonde, something like that.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
so
All
just
right.
be open. You don't need to look, like it's just going to kind of happen. It's just going to be like a
Okay.
natural type thing. So what questions do you have for me?
Well, I have a question about the job that you see. Is that a job I've already applied for, or is that one I have not interviewed for?
I feel it's a job that you've already applied for, and that I feel like
Okay.
I feel like you've already interviewed for this job as well. Have you interviewed? I feel like you've interviewed for a couple of jobs actually.
I have. The most recent, though, was about a week ago, and I have not heard anything back from them, so I didn't know if they were gone or what happened to them.
Tell me, don't tell me the name of the company, but tell me what the position is. Like what did you apply for within the company?
Housing authority type position.
Okay. I feel like you're going to hear from them. I kind of feel like
Okay.
to me, it feels it's the housing authority. Hello, they're slow. They're going to, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like it's within the company. They're just, it's paperwork. It's like on somebody's desk, go here, do that. And to me, it just is something that, um, they haven't gotten around to doing, and maybe they're still going through the interview process. But I do feel like
Uh-huh.
that you'll end up getting that job. And to me, it feels like the travel connection with that could potentially be traveling maybe within your local, city area. But like I almost feel like you're going to be driving to locations or doing something. And I don't know if that's part of the job requirement. I don't know if you
Yeah,
have to.
that'd be correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if that travel meant that I would be moving because it's about 100 miles from where I live.
Ooh, okay. Let me see if I connect with that. So I kind of feel like it's an odd feeling. So I don't feel like you're going to relocate immediately. So it almost feels like you do end up moving, but you're not settled until like maybe the beginning of June or something. So maybe, like I feel like you get the job, you're called back, you need to figure out your surroundings. They're going to give you a start date, which I don't feel like is an immediate start date. So
Uh-huh.
I feel like you'll know more by the end of this month, but then I feel like, they're going to say, okay, your actual start date would be, you know, May 1 or something like that, where it's still like a couple of weeks out because they're going to give you the opportunity to transition and relocate. Um,
Okay. Yeah.
let me just see if, yeah, I feel like June you would end up being settled.
Okay.
Yeah, June. So I feel like you're going to be doing a little bit of back and forth. Like, I feel like, did you interview there in person, or it was over the phone or like Skype or something?
It it was a phone interview so far.
Okay, yep. So I feel like you're going back again to be in person. Then you're going to come home. Then you're going to get the word that you actually were hired. Then they'll give you the start and everything like that, the start date, and then you're going to have to sort out getting there. But I feel like you're going to have it's going to be a minute before you actually find a place that you want to live, because I feel like no rushing necessary.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Ooh, I like it. I'm excited for you. It feels really good. I feel really good about it. And I do feel like this is, um, yeah, I just feel like you getting the job is totally going to boost your confidence. You're going to be feeling much better about yourself. Like you're going to be in a new place. It's a completely new start, fresh people. I know it probably feels a little scary because I do feel like some worry. You have some underlying fear there. But overall, I feel like it will be a really good thing for you because it's a lot of fresh energy coming in. And I do think that you're going to meet this light haired man. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. That's
Yeah.
a double good thing.
Yeah. You've got like some good stuff coming your way. Um, with when you meet him, it's not going to be how, like, it's not going to be this, it'll be a comfort thing. It'll be, to me, it feels like you're going to realize it after the fact. Like, oh, I think I have a crush on this person. And to
Oh,
me,
okay.
yeah, it's not going to be like, oh my God, I got it. It's not going to be like va va boom and all this instant, like crazy chemistry, because you're going to be busy, like learning the job, figuring out, your whole life is basically feels like it's starting over. And
It is, yes.
yeah, so you'll be a little bit distracted, and it's something that will kind of sneak up on you. So I don't want you to put too much thought into it and overthink it or anything like that. Just do you, go about it, and I feel like it will all work out. Any last
Okay.
questions?
I think you probably covered it well.
Awesome. I'm glad I could help. One last thing, really quickly. I feel like this gentleman, I feel like you'll become aware of it towards the end of the year. So it'll be, to me, it feels like after September time frame where you'll become aware of this person, and then you're going to be more in the space of feeling ready to go out and date. So I hope that helps you. I wish you the best of luck, and please email me and let me know, because I'm curious, maybe nosy, but I am curious to see if you get the job. Because I really feel like you will.
Well, thank you so much. That's really encouraging, and I will email you. I'll let you know.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great night. All right, everyone. That is all the time that we have for tonight. And I am proud of me for actually being on time and not having the show cut off. So this is my new momentum where I'm going to get that stuff out of my head so that I can make sure I'm doing things on time. So if you'd like to book a session with me, you can contact me at AskRebecca@gmail.com. You can call or text me at 407-374-3133. Or for more information, you can check out my frequently asked questions page on my website at askrebecca.guru, Guru. I know it's a little weird, but check it out. Frequently asked questions. There's all kinds of information there, and I hope to hear from you soon. I look forward to speaking with all of you next week. And next week, we will be discussing self-care. To make that happen for ourselves as the third topic for our learning how to love ourselves. So have a great week, everyone. Good night.